Hi everyone, this is my opinion on the Electoral College. The Electoral College is often criticized, but I believe that it is an important part of how the United States preserves a balanced and stable election system. One of the biggest arguments against it is the idea that a candidate can win the presidency without winning the popular vote. While that has happened, the Electoral College was never designed to be a direct popular vote system. It was created to balance the voices of both the larger states and the smaller states, and that balance is still important today, in this day and age. Another concern is the winner-takes-all system, where most states award all of their electoral votes to one candidate. Critics say this ignores individual votes within the state, but in reality, I believe it encourages candidates to campaign across multiple states instead of just going to highly populated areas. Without the Electoral College, candidates would likely only focus on larger cities and ignore smaller or less populated areas entirely. Supporters point out that the Electoral College helps prevent constant runoff elections. In a direct popular vote system, a candidate would likely need to win a majority, not just a plurality. That could lead to a repeated runoff election, which would take more time, it would cost more money, and it would delay the final result. The Electoral College helps ensure that there is a clear winner on the night of elections. Another important point is that the Electoral College reflects the structure of the United States as a federal republic. States are not supposed to be irrelevant. They play a key role in how the country operates. By giving each state electoral votes based on representation, the system ensures that smaller states still have a voice in the election process. Without that, the needs and the concerns of the smaller states could very easily be overlooked. Some people argue that the Electoral College reinforces a two-party system, and that may be true. However, the reality is that the current political system in the US has always been dominated by major parties, even before modern elections. Changing the Electoral College wouldn't necessarily fix that. The independent party is not a big enough party anyways to win an election with or without Electoral College. Overall, while the Electoral College is not perfect, I don't believe that it needs to be abolished. It provides stability, it can ensure geographic balance, and it helps prevent issues that could come with a direct popular vote system. Instead of replacing it with something that could create new problems, I think that it is much better to keep the system that has consistently worked to produce a president and maintain order in US elections. Thank you.